Hi Virgo, I hope you guys are doing well. Thank you so much for your likes and subscribes. I really appreciate all your support. And if you're ever interested in a private reading, you could send me a text message. My phone number is 954-204-6053. My private readings are $25 for a half an hour, $50 for an hour. I could do them by phone or Zoom, and they could usually be done the same day. So let's get started on your reading now and see what messages Spirit has for you. Okay, Spirit, what do we have for Virgo? Somebody's feeling stubborn, Virgo. Okay, so let's see who's stubborn. What's going on here for Virgo? What's going on here for Virgo? What's going on for Virgo? Okay, so this is kind of a lot, but let's see what they are. We have the Fates, TikTok, Orphaned, and Regeneration. Serendipity. This is a lot. Somebody has a lot. Something is like been dying to get out here for you. I'm really feeling like you've been choosing to be alone for a while. You've been choosing to spend a lot of time by yourself. You've been choosing to be avoiding people. You've been choosing for some reason, like this regeneration and the orphaned coming out here, almost like you're rebuilding yourself from the ground up. You're really trying to balance out your own life and trying to figure out what suits your needs best. Right? With milk and honey being the final outcome and blessed here also, it's like you're kind of just holding on to your luck and just allowing universal guidance to step in and kind of taking you where you need to go. Things are going to be balancing out for you here soon if you've been experiencing a lot of stress. Okay, so that's kind of what I was hoping for, some more clarification. So you've been doing things very fairly and justly and by the book. And I feel like by that, I mean that you have really been listening to what the higher power has been telling you. You've been listening to the messages that have been being given to you, and you've been following the divine's instructions. You've been doing your prayer, your meditation, really working on yourself. And I feel like for some of you, you're really learning how to manage your emotions, really learning how to keep yourself composed, and really learning how to, I'm hearing you say it is what it is. And, that's kind of a dangerous thing when a person just learns to accept things that it is what it is. So let's see. Yeah, the Hierophant in here when I split the deck on the tarot, which is kind of telling me that you are spending a lot of time with the higher power and seeking divine guidance. So let's see what's going on. What's going on here for Virgo? I'm seeing justice again, so things are really balancing out in your favor here. Putting in a lot of work. I've been feeling, that's what I was kind of feeling for you too, Virgo, that you're just really focusing on yourself and working a lot. Working, really standing firm in your beliefs and your decisions. I hear you saying something like, I'm not trying to save anybody anymore. I'm not trying to, it's just what I heard. I'm not trying to save anybody anymore. Queen of Wands is here. This Queen of Wands and the Five of Swords, she could actually be the reason why you're choosing to isolate. Maybe something went wrong in that friendship or relationship. She could be the reason why you're choosing to work on yourself. Yeah, you're really going through a major transformation right now with the Death card. This is all cards talking about spiritual enlightenment and divine intervention, and really taking time to grow yourself spiritually and really working on your third eye and your meditation. Your vision is very clear right now. Your wishes are being granted, and Spirit is also asking you to leave the past in the past. Right? Not make sure that you're not looking back. Make sure that you're continuing to look forward. Yeah. Three of Wands come out here to just reiterate that, okay? So you could have been going through like some type of period of stagnation where you were just feeling like things were, isolation here again. So you could have been going through like a kind of like a period, what feels like stagnation, but it's not. It's mental preparation. I'm hearing like, it's like mental preparation. Like have been choosing to be alone and regenerate and change your perspective on things and really expand your mind. You could be doing a lot of reading. I feel like no one reads books anymore, but I could see that someone out there has been actually reading books with the nightlight on, right? Trying to maybe like self-help and better yourself, better your intuition, your perspective on things. Justice is here talking again about balancing things out. And also the Emperor. Okay, so see, and I also had the Queen of Swords just now try to jump out and hit the floor. So I feel like you are detaching yourself from people who have betrayed you. That's what you're kind of learning how to. Virgos are notorious for being perfectly fine with being alone and isolated. But I feel like you're doing a lot of cutting off, cutting things out, cutting people out, diet changes. I'm hearing like cutting things out that you know don't suit you. This is like an overhaul. Like you're kind of like overhauling everything that you know you feel like you need to change within yourself. You're taking the initiative and turning to the higher power. And I feel like you've been putting in a lot of work on yourself for a while, and it kind of feels like you're doing this work, but you're not seeing actual physical, tangible manifestations, things that you can, like, you're not seeing this great progress, you know, in this on this in the 3D world. But I feel like spiritually and mentally you're making a lot of progress. That's where your progress is coming from. So let's see, let's get some advice cards here. Let's see going forward. Going forward, what's going on for Virgo? I feel like you're going through a time and a place mentally where you feel like people don't understand you. People that you used to be really close to don't understand you anymore. They don't understand what you're saying to them. Like when you're talking to them about the growth that you're experiencing within yourself, it's like they don't understand you. But you know what? They're not meant to. Okay? Yeah, because you're opening up to spiritual source. It's really important that you just keep this connection with the higher ups that you have established and continue to expand your horizons. Okay. And the reason why nobody can see eye to eye, like people that usually you get along really, really well with, are not seeing eye to eye with you right now, is because you're the leader right now. You're the leader of the pack. And pretty soon they're going to be looking at you wanting to know what they could do to better themselves. But you know what? The truth is they got to get on their own spiritual journey and do their own thing. Right now, it's really important for you to understand that you're protected, and you're also going through a time where it's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. So that explains why people are like kind of like fading out of your life, and connections that used to be really strong aren't as strong as they used to be, and people aren't understanding where you're coming from, because it's like you want to share this with them, but they're just not there spiritually yet. So, you know, just make sure that you're taking time to really enjoy yourself, enjoy your life, okay? And taking time to really, I'm really attracted to the fire in that card. So some of you guys could be invited to some type of like bonfire or some type of outdoor event like that. Okay. But miracles, expect miracles. When you are walking in your divine path, right, and you're doing what God wants you to do, blessings and things just have a way of just turning out, and it's crazy. You couldn't even imagine it sometimes. Okay, so there's also a need for you to ground yourself right now, because you are beginning a new cycle and you are taking on like a lot of new information mentally, and a lot of new spiritual development is happening for you. And when you first like start diving into the spiritual aspect of things, even if you've been doing it for years, it's very, very easy to forget that you have a life out here in this 3D world. It's very easy to get just completely wrapped up in the spiritual realm. And time works differently over there, okay? You could look at the clock and it's 9 o'clock in the morning, and then you're having a conversation with your spirit guides, and you look again and it's 2:30 in the afternoon, and now you got to run to go get your kids or go take the dog out or something, and you're just like the whole day is gone, right? And so, but you're answering your call, you're answering the call. The time is now, right? So it's important for you to tread thoughtfully. Remember that this pathway is narrow, and you know, you got, it's important for you. I just feel like it's important for you right now to find some like-minded people. Find some spiritually awakened people who you can communicate with, who are going to understand what you're talking about. Okay? So you're going through this transformation, and take action with passion, right? Do what makes you happy and get ready for new horizons. Okay, Virgo, I think that's all the messages that I have for you right now. I hope this resonates with you, makes some type of sense to you, and thank you for watching, and good luck.